If the blood of the martyrs was the seed of the early church, then doctrine became the root that enabled that tree to withstand every storm. On this day, July 25th, AD 325, one of the most consequential gatherings in Christian history reached its dramatic conclusion. The Roman Empire had just emerged from 3 centuries of brutal persecution against Christians. Emperor Constantine had raised the banner of the cross across his empire. Yet while the swords of persecution were finally being sheathed, a far more dangerous battle had begun within the church itself. A battle of ideas that threatened to tear it apart from the inside. In Alexandria, Egypt, a presbyter named Arius put forward a devastating claim. The Son is not eternal, he was created. There was a time when he did not exist. Only a few words separated the two positions, yet those few words shook the entire Roman Empire. Today, on that day, let us open the doors of the imperial palace at Nicaea and witness how one document, one that would shape Christian thought for the next 2,000 years, came into being. To heal the growing division, Emperor Constantine summoned bishops from across the Christian world. When those 318 bishops entered the imperial palace at Nicaea, it was not merely an academic conference. It was a gathering of survivors. Look closely at the men assembled there. Many had only recently been released from Roman prisons and forced labor camps. Their backs still bore the scars of whips. Some had empty eye sockets where their eyes had been torn away. Others walked with bodies permanently twisted by torture. These were men who had endured wild beasts, fire, chains, and the sword. Now they would defend the truth, not with weapons, but with unwavering conviction. When Emperor Constantine stepped down from his throne and knelt to kiss the wounded eye sockets of bishops who had suffered for Christ, the entire empire seemed to hold its breath. If these men had refused to surrender under torture and execution, would they surrender the truth of the gospel? The debate that followed was fierce beyond imagination. Words became sharper than swords. The followers of Arius employed sophisticated philosophical arguments, attempting to reduce Jesus Christ to nothing more than the greatest of created beings. Had that teaching prevailed, Christianity would have become little more than a system of moral instruction, and the redemption accomplished on the cross would have lost its infinite power. Then a young deacon named Athanasius stood up. Without yielding an inch, he defended the very heart of the Christian faith. If Christ is not fully God, then he cannot save humanity.